Coming up today on Great Day Connecticut, a bunch of new movies, concerts, Shakespeare, and more. We have a rundown of all the fun things happening around the state this weekend.
Plus, summer party ideas that you're gonna love. We've got some easy ways to entertain that'll have your guest wowed.
And the Kids Bop Kids are back with an all-new music tour that kicks off right here in Connecticut. They're joining us to tell us all about it.
We're making your Friday a great one, starting right now. Happy Friday. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut. I'm Kara Sundlin.
And I'm Melissa Cole, in for the vacationing Scott Haney. Nice to be here.
Yes, it's Girls' Day. I love it when Melissa's here.
Yeah.
We're secretly saying that our goal is to make our teenage daughters cringe. They don't like it when we post things on Instagram.
They get embarrassed at our posts, which is okay.
We just posted about our monogram mugs. Thank you for my early birthday present. I now have a matching mug to you.
Well, Caitlin Nuclo gave me this mug for my birthday with my M on it. And so I was shopping at the mall the other day, and I knew Kara's birthday was coming up, so I said, I got the perfect gift for you.
It is, because I love to have my tea in the afternoon. Right now, there's actually water in here.
Yeah.
But
so do you have big birthday plans?
We're going to be hopefully at a nice beach day, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I want to go to the beach, and we're going to go out to dinner, and beyond that, I don't really know, but that's good for me.
That sounds
good.
like the perfect day.
Yeah, I don't need a craziness. Just
You know what else you could add in? Some ice cream.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good excuse to get some ice cream this weekend because Sunday is National Ice Cream Day. I don't know that I need an excuse in the summer. It keeps happening.
Isn't it funny? I know. During the year, I don't think I ever eat it. But in the summertime, I'm like, once a day seems okay.
Yeah. Or like when Dairy Queen opens, that's an event. I'm like, oh, Dairy Queen's open. Let's go get one.
So Sunday is National Ice Cream Day, and some area places are taking part in some deals, like Baskin-Robbins. This, you can get $5 off your purchase of $15 or more. Ooh. Carvel has a BOGO deal. Guests can buy one, get one free for a small cup or cone. That sounds good.
Oh, and Dairy Queen does have, you can enjoy $1 off any dipped cone when ordering on the app. I do love the soft serve, the classic like twist with dipped in chocolate.
What are they called? Blizzards?
Well, I like those too, but I like the cone twist dipped in the hard chocolate, the magic shell.
I haven't had that in a while.
That's like what I think of Dairy Queen because nobody else does that. But otherwise, I really enjoy a good like fish food from Ben & Jerry's.
Yeah, that's a good flavor.
Any chocolate base. And you and I both love the, here's a little suggestion. You might not know it as well, but right in Hartford, and it's owned by a teacher, Capital Ice Cream.
Yeah, I love that. First of all, it's adorable.
Yeah.
And the ice cream is so good.
So good.
And such a lovely woman who runs it. So definitely check it out. And it's next to a cute coffee shop too, Story and Soil. That whole little area is cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. Yeah, so go check that out. All right, so the lucky planet, they call it Jupiter. Well, we now have new pictures of it, thanks to some new technology from NASA. We already got to see earlier this week never-before-seen views of the universe. Now, these are high-quality images featuring Jupiter's rings and moons.
That's really unbelievable. Did you know Jupiter has like 70-something moons?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's like 4 main ones, but then a lot of other small ones. So these are just some really high-tech pictures of it. Wow. So it's just crazy to think what else is out there.
Wow. Look at this. I can like watch it all day long. Okay. And we just got off of our full moon that looked just as bright as Jupiter.
Even on my way into work this morning, I saw it wasn't quite as full as it was yesterday, but it was bright right there in the middle of the sky. It was really pretty.
I love full moons. All right. So a rare sight in Norwich yesterday also, a dolphin was actually spotted in the marina. Isn't this amazing? A Channel 3 viewer captured this video of it just splashing around at the Howard T. Brown Memorial Park.
Yeah, it swam about 14 miles up the river from Long Island Sound. Officials from the Mystic Aquarium say they're going to watch this situation closely to make sure the dolphin is okay, because right now it's like kind of getting out of salt water. NOAA has also been notified, so they'll be called in to help if the dolphin doesn't head back to the open water. But I'm telling you, if I saw that, I wouldn't believe it.
I know, that's incredible. I am so happy that the viewer took video of it. In Florida, we've done one of those tours where you go out in a boat, not the ones that are in captivity, because I guess those aren't really nice to the dolphins. But we got so lucky. We just got to go, and the dolphins, they just like jump right next to the boat, and it's incredible to see them. It makes you so happy.
But such a rare sight here.
I know, here.
So whoever got that video
think
was so lucky.
Could even happen. But
I have seen them off the coast of New Jersey,
Yeah.
like in September. I think that might be like a migration time.
Okay.
And when you're looking out in the open water, you can see like one after another. It's really beautiful.
Meanwhile,
but it doesn't happen all the time.
Meanwhile, they're seeing more sharks off the coast of Long Island.
That's not my jam. So don't want to see that ever.
Okay.
All right, are you a Wordler?
I'm really not. I did it a couple times for a story, so I would learn how to do it. But
I'm
then
not sure
I
if we can be friends
I
anymore.
didn't get the habit of it, and I know when people do Wordle, like they don't miss it. So
no, if I missed a day, like recently, I was so upset with myself because it's usually I just do it right when I get up in the morning.
That's the first thing you do.
That's the first thing I do is Wordle. And honestly,
my brain is not that awake to do a Wordle the minute I open my eyes.
Well, it kind of starts your day. You know, gets the juices flowing.
Okay.
And I have like a text chain with my friends who do it, and we're always telling each other what we got. You know, I know not everybody's in it, but I am very excited because Wordle is now getting its very own board game. Yes, Hasbro is partnering with the New York Times, who owns Wordle, and players go against each other to try and guess the letters, you know, Wordle, host, Wordle, the part of the game. So I guess you're going to be playing against people maybe to see how fast you get it. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I guess. And they said someone's a Wordle host, so I don't know if someone in the game is or there's a bot that's the Wordle host. I don't know. But Scott and I tried. And it took us both several tries when we were doing the story, and we got it. But do you get better at it?
It depends on the day. Some days I'll get it in 2, and I'm like, one day the word was chest, okay?
Okay.
But my first word was chess. So as they were, you know, revealing, I thought I got it in 1. I literally was like jumping up and down, but then by the last letter I realized. So I got it in 2. But a lot of days I get it in 6 because it's just like a randomly weird word that you wouldn't normally think about.
And do you sometimes not get it?
There's been like maybe 5 times where I haven't gotten it at all. So that's a horrible thing. Caitlin's saying groupie. Probably people are sick of me listening about talking about my Wordle.
I'm curious. Maybe I should just start doing it. I have to remember to do Wordle.
I'll remind you. I'll text you in the morning and remind you.
Okay, thank you.
And by the way, there's going to be perhaps some new emojis on your smartphones.
Yeah.
A preview of some of the images being considered by the emoji reference site Emojipedia.
What does that mean, that emoji, the shaking face or something?
Okay, so this is the draft list. So it includes a pushing hand, like a high five.
Okay, that makes sense.
A shaking no face. That must be that
Oh,
face
like
one.
no way. Okay, no way.
A ginger root, which like how many people are texting about ginger?
I guess, you know, Dr. Artemis Morris would really like the ginger root. She really wants us having ginger every day for our healthy gut.
I guess. And then maracas and a hair pick. Also included is a pink heart and a khanda, which is a traditional symbol of the Sikh faith. So there's been a push in recent years for emojis to be a little bit more inclusive. So the Unicode Consortium will give the final approval this fall, and we'll see if we'll actually get them on our phones.
Okay, all right. Pretty soon we'll all just communicate in symbols.
Right?
Yeah.
Who needs words?
Just Wordle. All right. You've heard of those free little libraries? I love them. There's a few in our neighborhood, and I will go and put books in or take some out sometimes. But in Minnesota, a man has decided we should have something like that for movie lovers, and he's calling it Free Blockbuster Robbinsdale, a nod to the old video store, of course. And the movie box is a place where you just kind of put your free movies.
Look at it. Looks just like a little Blockbuster thing. That's so cute.
And like, it's funny that I guess he must have. What if he had to get permission from the company to do that? It looks like a newspaper bin.
The issue. Oh, maybe that looks like it's an old newspaper bin.
Yeah.
That maybe he
So maybe they
refurbished.
just did that. He found old newspaper bins and did it.
And the whole idea is because, you know, some people can't afford to have the fancy channels like HBO, Apple TV, Disney Plus,
Hulu. By the time you cut the cord and then you have 15 subscription channels and you're spending more. So instead, you could just go borrow movies.
It's DVDs and Blu-rays. But the thing is, like, I don't have a DVD player anymore. I think we just got rid of it. So
really?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could play it in your computer.
I still have a VHS player, but I don't use it.
Okay, so she's going even further back.
Yeah, no, it's a VHS/DVD, and it's just there. I don't really use it. Once in a while, we need to watch an old story that we've saved.
Yeah,
it's there.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, I have a million old VHS tapes that just have nothing.
But I just have one of those old machines that has a VHS on one side and a DVD on the other. But I don't really use it either. I kind of get annoyed if you can't stream it.
Right. But it is a good idea.
But
I think it's cute.
You know, it's a way to share the love.
All right, so Facebook is testing out a new feature that allows users to have multiple profiles.
This is so to get the young people who have, you know, all these different accounts. So the social networking site says one account could have up to 5 profiles. The main one would be the profile that is the name of the user, and the other ones could have unique names or tailored for relationships, like your best friends or your special interests, or the ones you don't want anyone to see, I guess. I mean, that's kind of what the kids do on Snapchat, and they'll have, you know, their spam accounts, they call them, or something.
Right, so that's probably why they're doing this. But I have to say, I have my personal and my work account, and I can barely handle both of those.
Yes.
So if I had to add any more, I wouldn't do it.
Yes. You'd have to, you know what you could do? You could have just one special one for Wordle friends.
I should have a Wordle page. I'm sure there are a lot of Wordling groups out there.
Just call it Melissa on Wordle, you know, and that'll be your Facebook just for that.
All right, well, there's a lot of buzzing around the Bayhive. I just learned today what that means. It's Beyonce fans. That's the Bayhive.
They're the hive of fans.
On social media, Beyonce is now on TikTok.
I didn't realize she wasn't on there yet, although it seems like sometimes the most famous people are the last to join things.
Right.
Remember when Jennifer Aniston broke Instagram?
And then she got like, millions of followers in one day.
But Beyonce is now on TikTok, and she's spotlighting her fans, really, who have been doing the new Break My Soul wiggle. So if you look at it, you're going to see the wiggle dance. And she says she appreciates everyone who's been doing it. And she even tagged, you know, a few of her collaborators. So I'm sure they have 1 million followers, too. But Break My Soul was actually released last month. And there's also Renaissance, which is coming out. That's a new album at the end of the month.
Good for her. She probably already has tons and tons of followers.
I'm sure we'll have to check. There must be millions by now.
All right, Amazon released the trailer for the upcoming Prime Video series, The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power.
Okay. The original Lord of the Rings trilogy featured mostly male leads, but the central character in this prequel appears to be a female. It's a highly anticipated series set thousands of years before the original films. It features familiar Middle-earth inhabitants, including dwarves, humans, elves, and a breed of hobbit. And of course, there's the Dark Lord Sauron, who is the source of all evil. So
premieres on September 2nd. I never got into that whole series. Did you?
No, but
it looks amazing.
Maybe we're gonna.
And I think the teenagers will probably like it a lot.
Well, I don't know if Charlotte's watching this, but Helena has me watching The Summer I Turned Pretty on Amazon.
Oh my gosh! Don't get me started. I loved that show. Did you get to that? What episode are you?
I know I finished it. I love it. Okay.
The end. I cried so hard at the end.
But it's more coming.
I know.
It's okay.
Watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. I watched it with Charlotte. We watched it together.
Yes, that's why I let her pick. Okay, so that's a great one to watch with your daughter. But we just, on yesterday's Better Books, or Great Day Books, rather, she talked about the series. Because it's a
there's
book
2
series.
more books.
And so RJ Julia said to go on their website and pre-order, because you can't get the first one anywhere, but they have them coming in.
Okay.
And then you can read the books after. So maybe that'll actually be a way to read books with your daughter, too.
Fingers crossed on that one.
When they're not on their special TikToks. Okay. All right, a century-old masterwork from the famous painter Van Gogh has a hidden secret. An X-ray shows that this very famous Van Gogh painting called Head of a Peasant Woman is actually a real treasure, because underneath it, he liked to reuse canvases, there was a hidden self-portrait.
Yeah, they found it on an X-ray, which is just unbelievable. Again, a 137-year-old painting and a self-portrait just kind of like in the back of it.
You can make sure he was like, I didn't really like how that came out. I'm going to paint over it. And then now, there you go.
That's crazy.
It's an incredibly rare self-portrait. And also, later on in August, there is a Van Gogh exhibit, I believe Beyond Van Gogh it's called, coming to the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford. But I'm excited for that. It starts on August 10th. Tickets are on sale now. But Van Gogh is, obviously an amazing artist, but I think it's something that it's going to be so big and beautiful, the exhibit, you could really bring the whole family, and
really
it would be
excited
cool.
For it too.
And then from there, maybe just take a little walk down to the Wadsworth.
Absolutely. Get your little history in and enjoy it.
We should do that, and then we can post all about it and annoy our kids.
And then we can go out for ice cream after.
Yes.
All right, this is my favorite story. A Pennsylvania grandmother has come out of retirement at age 70 to become a lifeguard.
That's amazing.
There's so many lifeguard shortages right now. Her name's Robin. She's 70. She working in the city of Philadelphia.
How amazing she looks.
She looks like she's in great shape. She had to pass the test a couple of times, so she's probably a little bit rusty. But she wants kids to have a good summer and be able to go to the pools. And so in order for that to happen, you need lifeguards. So here she is.
There she is. She looks incredible.
Good for her.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe people will see that story and get inspired to come out of retirement and join.
They're paying bonuses here in Connecticut if you'll be a lifeguard, and they're paying for your training.
Exactly. That's the big thing too.
Yeah. So Congratulations are in order to our Big Y gift card winner. Drum roll, Lisa Harrigan from Beacon Falls. Yay!
You can enter to win on the Great Day Connecticut Facebook page. We'll have a new winner every single Friday.